to another Sunday of tearing down this 2018 Goldwing. Today, like I said last week, we're going after the front plastics. We're going to take the windshield off. Again, all this really is, if you've never seen anyone take these off before, guess what? We're taking them off. So partly because I'm going to paint them, as I mentioned in some of my other videos. I don't like this gray, plus the person that was painting it was doing a home painting job. They weren't doing a great job, so I tried wrapping it. You can see my wonderful wrap job that really was a failure. So, you know, that's why we're going to take this off. So we're going to take this main piece off. We're going to take the windshield off. And anyway, let's get to it. So first things first, I'm going to take the windshield off because I think it'll be easier. I'm going to take a 10mm socket right here on this piece right there. This was a little bit more aftermarket. Most of these are actually Allen keyed, and I think they're, let's see here, looks like they're 5s. So I've got a 5 right here. So that 5 is going to sneak in right there. There we go. And it's going to be a slow go. Just make sure that breaks loose. So that's loose. Let's get that 10mm out. Well, I lost it. That's okay. It went into the nose. No big deal. I'm going to take that piece out, but that did give me a little bit more angle on this. And I might have a little bit more turn capacity. Oh my goodness, look at that. So, as you see, as I pull this back, you can kind of see that's more like a cinch bolt where this is actually driven in. And it's going to be the same on the other side. So let's take a wander over there. Again, nothing too crazy, but this 5mm Allen key goes right in there, feeds in. That's the main one, so I want to take that off and get that, see if I can keep that one. Yep, didn't fall. And just got to get this one to go a little bit, just get loose, which it's not, probably if I had a longer tool it'd be a lot easier, but I just need to get it loose so it'll come off. And come on. Not quite there yet. Probably need to throw this whole windscreen away. You can see, I don't know if you can see it online or on the camera, but it's pretty jacked up. I don't know if I got some overspray from the previous owner when they were trying to paint, or if it's just, but it looks like, there we go, folks. Look at that, success. Booyah. All right, so windscreen is off. Throw this bad boy over here. Okay, so that's how you take the front windscreen off of a 2018 Goldwing. Now, we're gonna go after this nose piece. So, again, first thing I'm gonna do is just take this stupid wrap off. Like I said, it's stupid because I'm the one that put it on, so I can be judgy about it. But it took me forever to get it on, and then it bubbles, and it just looks like garbage. So we're just going to take that all the way off. There you go. Look at that. Kind of satisfying, kind of not. If you ever want to take wrap off, there you go. I thought this would be a cool color. It's actually not that cool. Throw that over there. All right. So the goal is to get this piece off. So we've got a retention clip there. We've got a retention clip there. One at the base there. We've got two Allen bolts there, which are of course not going to be the same size, but I think this one is a 5. Yep, that one's a 5. So there's one right here. I don't know if you can see that. Let me come over here so you guys can kind of see a little bit. Let's make sure you can see what I'm doing. All right, here's a 5. These are going to be the two main supports since they took all the retention clips out already, which is nice. So there's that one, and then there's that one right there at the top of that screen, and definitely not a 5. That's a 5. Let's see if I have the magic. Is this one it? Oh yeah. All right, so probably my own doing. I've got a 3 on this side. Take that bad boy out. There you go. I can already see it coming loose. All right, again, not supposed to be a long video. Informative video, hopefully a little bit informative. We're back here. on the front. So now that that's loose, I should be able to pop in some retaining clips. I might have to take this plastic piece off first, but let's see if it comes with it. Being gentle and kind of, where's it going? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It wants to go, but I do think I need to get this out first. So the question is, I don't know. I think that's all one piece. Oh, there we go, folks. Look at that. Look at that. Just got to get it out from underneath there. And I generally like to watch what I'm doing as much as I can, because the more clips, retaining clips, you can avoid breaking. Always better. Always a better outcome. There we go. All right. So that was actually screwed on. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but screwed on. So don't try to pop that off, or you're just going to break these positioning clips. That's the nose piece, so it helps you. And that's how you take the front plastic off of 2018 Goldwing. So there's that, right? So we ripped some stuff off. And anyway, you know what, guys? So anyone who's watching, it's been an interesting week, that's for sure. About a lot of different reasons, for a lot of different reasons. But this is something that this bike has been really bothering me. It's been bothering me because you know, it's a nice bike. I got a fairly well maintained bike, but it doesn't have a clean lean on it. So for those of you watching, if you're interested in motorcycles, or you go through the process of buying motorcycles, or you like me, you like to buy motorcycles that need some work, and you don't mind putting in the elbow grease to do it, my biggest recommendation is buy a bike with clean title and keep that title in hand. And every time I take a chance on a bike that's either salvaged or the previous owner is going to send me the title, it never happens. And I keep falling into that trap of, I really believe this person. So, you know, take it from me, who's been a failure multiple times, just buy a bike that has a clean title. Don't take anything less unless you're going to use it. Say it's a sport bike, you can use it as a track bike, great. Do that. Otherwise, you know, stay away from them. All right. So that's my advice for the day. The last thing we're going to do here, come down here, you guys, so you can see the front fender piece. Let's take this off, right? Let's take it off while we're all watching. Again, we're at the 5mm bolts. So I think you guys can see this. It's about the same on it's replicated on both sides. This one's pretty simple. And this will really be second to last in terms of what we're taking off. The next big piece is the center console. So there's a lot more to these Goldwings in terms of just the plastics. So these two right here, likewise the same on this side. Get these out. Pretty straightforward. That one's easy. This one's really easy. And you can see I did a wrap on. I was trying to wrap this whole thing. I kept failing, so then I used some wrap tape, cut a line on both sides. I kind of got it, but it did not meet my standard. So, well, what am I missing here? That should be it. I'm still finding some resistance. I don't think I have I might have to remove this wrap. Hold on. Make sure I didn't. Here's one at the top. I don't remember there being one at the top, but. Or I'm just not seeing it, guys. I don't want to lose these bolts. Always manage your hardware. You never know when you're going to need it again. So put it somewhere you're not going to kick it. lose it, move it, whatever. You don't want that crap to happen. Some of you who've removed this before might be going, dude, I know what you're doing wrong. But when I put this on, I don't remember there being anything back here. Like, I'm looking for like a retention clip or something. Look at that. Now, I don't know if you can see this. Let me see if I can get a close-up of this paint. So, see some of these marks right here? This is another reason I'm painting it. Primarily because the previous owner, I mean, they didn't do a bad job for kind of not being professional, but they let some of this, these plastics get dinged up. You know, probably the paint was still fairly fresh. They touched it, they scraped it, and they didn't go back and correct it. So that's the other reason. There we go. I don't want to waste the time. All right. So there you go, guys. Front fender is off and going into the pile, right? The pile of plastics that we're accumulating here. So you can see a little bit more of that damage right there. Again, you know, if I was good at wrapping, I'd still want to sand this stuff down because you will see indentations, imprints under a wrap. So, well, we're not going to wrap, so we just throw that away. I don't know. Anyway, now this is going to the pile. We've got our wonderful pile over here. Plastics in the 2018. Wonderful pile, and cover that back up. So what do we have left? So this is what we got left, right? Center console. We've got two lids. We've got a gas cap. We've got a little, you know, luggage containment. We've got that. We've got our liner around our instrument cluster, which will be fairly easy to remove. This doesn't going to get painted, but it is something that we have to take off. And that's it. Once we're done with that, we're done. But let me tell you all something else for those of you who care. Well, you know what? No, I'm going to wait till maybe next week. But I'm having some fun with some of the exhausts because, frankly, I think Goldwings sound terrible. And I wish they sounded a little bit more aggressive. They just sound too quiet, too non-aggressive. And I'm very much an aggressive sounding, liking person. That's why with this, that standard stock exhaust from Harley Davidson is just, it's garbage, you guys. Total garbage. Nobody can hear you. And I like being heard when I'm on a motorcycle so that less chance of hopefully someone hitting me, but also just makes the motorcycle sound meaner and more cool, man. So anyway, if you're like me, great. But I'm playing around with that. I might straight pipe it. We'll see what happens. But that's it for today, everybody. Thanks for watching. And again, just some more tutorial videos on how to remove plastics from a 2018 Goldwing. And we'll continue with the teardown of the 2018 Goldwing. Have a new episode every Sunday. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe if you want to share some love. Otherwise, have a great week. God bless.